Hello, everybody, and welcome to SpurRadio.com as we broadcast live out of Young's Western Wear, DiscountWesternWear.com here in the Heart City of Valentine, Nebraska. It's time for your Talkin' with Tana show. Tana Poppino is a three-time National Finals Rodeo qualifier. She's going to join us here in a second. I want to thank today's sponsors, and that is Max Sunglasses. For more information on Max Sunglasses, make sure you go to their website at maxsunglasses.com, and also Equipride. Biz is her website. Let's go to the phone right now as Tana's traveling down the road. How are you, Tana?
We're good, Ken. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just great. Where are you guys headed today?
We are headed to Flagstaff, Missouri.
Flagstaff, Missouri. Well, cool. Who's all traveling with you today?
We've got Sabrina Ketchum and Jeannie Anderson are with me today, and we're just trucking along the road going headed east, which is a little different for us, but Flagstaff is a good rodeo, so we're headed that direction.
All right, cool. Well, last week when we talked, you had a great couple weeks there. How's things been going this past week as you've been out on the rodeo trail?
Well, this past week hasn't gone real good for us. We've drawn rain and mud most of the week. We started at Hill City on Wednesday, and unfortunately they had 3 inches of rain the night before, and it looked really good. The guy had worked on the ground, but unfortunately it didn't hold. Sabrina fell down. She was first, and I was next, and then Amigo slipped pretty bad at the first barrel, so we just kind of pulled up and, finished the pattern and called it good. And then we went to Sydney, Iowa on Thursday, and actually we got a good run at Sydney. Both Sabrina and I placed. Again, the ground was awesome over there. They did a good job, but when we woke up the next morning for slack, it was raining. And even though their sand is really good, I think it stormed. When Jeannie was over there Saturday night, it was actually storming while they were running the Saturday night. So, after Sydney, we went back to Phillipsburg, and they got more rain, and the arena was covered with water when we got there, and really muddy and really slick. And luckily, one of the drill team members that was there let us borrow a couple of her horses that they had used to carry the flags on during the grand entry, and we actually smoked them through the barrel pattern, and waved goodbye and left and donated our entry fees. And then we went to Dodge City, and it was good at Dodge City. They hadn't had but just little showers, and their ground's a lot sandier. They've hauled some sand in, and it was good, and I just got outrun. I had 2 real nice runs, I thought, and was just out of the money each time, and what can I say? Sometimes you get outrun. Yep. Sabrina made the short round back, Jeannie made the short round back, and then it came in right before the rodeo on Sunday and just stormed, and the wind blew, and I don't know how much water it dumped, but the arena was very muddy when they ran, and they couldn't really do anything with it the way it came hard and fast, and it was safe, and it was muddy, but all 12 girls ran in exactly the same conditions. So, and nobody, it was perfectly safe. That guy at Dodge City does an awesome job with the ground. But no, for helping my race for the standings, I won $700 this week, which I'm proud to get. But really didn't have, 2 of the chances just weren't even there. So, but that's rodeo.
Yeah, that's just part of this time of year. You don't, with the elements and everything, when you're doing the winter rodeos, a lot of times you're indoors in their arenas. But, it gets kind of tough. I know we've had a lot of rain here in the last few days and some high winds and big storms. But I guess everybody has the same thing, and you all just got to work through it.
Yeah, sometimes you're on the right curve and you get the dry, and we really haven't been on that curve a whole lot this year. I managed to get a nice run at Sheridan when some other girls ran in the mud, but that week I also turned out of Casper because it was raining. So, my drawing this year hasn't been quite what I'd like for it to be, but everybody enters the same way, so
Well,
It's
Tana.
a different sport, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Tana, again, I'm going to jump in here real quick and show a couple videos for our sponsors. You probably won't hear these, but we'll be right back at you here right after a message from our sponsors.
Thanks.
Max, the original HD sunglasses, is taking HD polarization to the next level. Most glasses darken and distort, but Max HD polarized lenses filter only the harmful light, allowing you to see the world.
Oh, wow.
And your fish.
These are really good.
True high-definition clarity.
You know, if I didn't have these Max glasses on right now, I wouldn't be able to see that fish down there. The polarized system they use is incredible.
There's no better value in sunglasses. Call, go online, or ask your local retailer. With a large selection.
Hi, I'm Tana Poppino. I'm a member of the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Equipride and what it's helped me do. I really don't know a lot about the scientific part of this. I just know I feed it and it works. It's just one less worry that I have to mess with on the road. I feed Equipride every day. They get a scoop in the morning, scoop at night. It's easy, it's quick, they eat it. It makes my life much simpler, and it's a good product to have, good partner to have. It keeps my horses healthy. They're happy, I'm happy.
Again, want to thank today's sponsors, and that is Equipride and Max Sunglasses. Well, Tana, I was going down through the standings, got the press release out last night. Says you're sitting number 16, but the thing that amazes me is 14 through about 35 or so. Things are pretty darn tight this year in the runnings.
Yeah, it's here again. The standings only mean they're only good on October 1st and the middle of December. So it's fun for other people, but we just don't pay a lot of attention to those.
Yeah, well, it just seems this year compared to last year, I know it's always competitive, but I can't believe how tight it is this year between all you gals, and that just tells you the competition out there is getting pretty heavy every year.
It did, but last year we were on top 5 and we had the money one, so it's a little different viewpoint from which end you're looking at.
Yeah. Well, Tana, let's touch base. I know you're headed down the road again. How many places, and where are you guys all headed this week?
We're going to Saxton. We're running the slack at 6 o'clock tonight, and we tried to enter Coffeeville for tomorrow and got drawn out. Too many people wanting that purse. So I'm going to miss my rodeo that's 40 miles from the house. But I'll go wash my head in the rope probably tomorrow night. And Thursday we're entered at Ponca City in the slack after. We'll go to Lawton Friday, Lovington Saturday. So Sykeston and Lawton are both Pro Tour rodeos, so that adds a little extra incentive, to do good here. But we got a busy week, and then we'll leave Lovington. And like we were talking, I told everybody I was coming home, and yesterday I got home at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, went to the vets, went to town, to restock the trailer basically, and came home, and then we left again at 9 this morning. So I'm not sure that I can say I really came home. I just kind of stopped there and swapped, clean clothes, dirty clothes for clean clothes. So yeah.
Well, it's a busy time of the year, but I know you got to keep going away because, as we said, things are pretty tight. So you got to hit as many rodeos as you can to get up there in the top 15.
Yep.
That's the way it works, isn't it?
That's it. It's not as much fun at certain points in time as you read about, but I guess we love it or we wouldn't do it. That's the good part of it is you got good friends that share the experience with you, for good or for bad,
Right. Well, let's quick touch on how is Amiga feeling, and how's everything going with Amigo?
Well, you know, he's not as good as he was. We've been running, you know, when you come back down this direction, it gets so hot. I mean, it was, you know, about 85 degrees in Wyoming, and we get down here and it's 106, and dehydration has been my problem this week. We were, you know, trying to put some fluids in him yesterday, and, you know, that's just part of the road race that you don't think about, and it's hard on people, it's hard on horses, but, you know, when they're trying to perform, and it's just another concern that you have to take care of. It's part of the business.
Yeah, well, a 20-degree swing and a little bit different conditions, you know, that's got to take a toll on them animals.
Right.
So, well, cool, Tana. Well, you guys be safe traveling the road. Now, Jeannie didn't want to jump on here and say hi to me or anything, did she?
Well, I think she did.
You want to talk to him for a minute?
Oh, she's shaking her head no. She said hi, but that's about it.
You know, I remember when I did a broadcast, and she was at Renee Bowling's Barrel Bash there last year in Lincoln, and she had run out, and I took off running after her, and I said, "Hey, Jeannie Ken, Spur Radio," and boy, it was like she was trying to run from me, like I was going to put her on the radio or something. But oh no! Well, you guys travel safe, and thanks again, Tana, for calling in today. And, well, one quick question, or quick thing I want to point out, too. They still got the discount going on Max sunglasses for the Cowboy Bistro, don't they?
That's correct, and we'll see them again at Ellensburg, I know, and there should be someplace else, and I'm drawing a blank, but Ken Linder will be set up and, you know, providing a lot of home feeling support for all the cowboys at Ellensburg, and that was another thing we really enjoyed last night. My mother-in-law came up and fixed supper for us, and we about gorged ourselves on home-cooked meal last night. So, yeah, everybody, if you need sunglasses, go to the website, maxsunglasses.com. Use the promo code TANA, and $2 from every pair go to support the Cowboy Bistro that helps support the cowboys and cowgirls on the road.
All right. Well, cool. Well, again, Tana, thanks again. Safe travels to you and the gals, and we'll talk to you again next week here on the Talkin' with Tana show.
All right, Ken. Bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, again, that was your three-time National Finals Rodeo qualifier, Tana Poppino. She joins us every Tuesday here on SpurRadio.com. I'll wrap things up here in a second. First of all, I want to go to our sponsors here and thank them, and that's going to be Equipride, Max Sunglasses, and then DiscountWesternwear.com. I'm going to show you some great commercials here, and then we'll be right back here on SpurRadio.com and the Talkin' with Tana show.
Styles Max, the original HD sunglasses, is taking HD polarization to the next level. Most glasses darken and distort, but Max HD polarized lenses filter only the harmful light, allowing you to see the world
Oh, wow.
and your fish
These are really good.
in true high-definition clarity.
You know, if I didn't have these Max glasses on right now, I wouldn't be able to see that fish down there. The polarized system they use is incredible.
There's no better value in sunglasses. Call, go online, or ask your local retailer. With a large selection.
Hi, I'm Tana Poppino. I'm a member of the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Equipride and what it's helped me do. I really don't know a lot about the scientific part of this. I just know I feed it and it works. It's just one less worry that I have to mess with on the road. You know, I feed Equipride every day. They get a scoop in the morning, scoop at night. It's easy, it's quick, they eat it. It makes my life much simpler, and it's a good product to have, good partner to have. It keeps my horses healthy. They're happy, I'm happy.
When Grandpa Young traveled west by train to set up his shoe repair shop in Valentine, Nebraska, he had no idea that he was founding the beginnings of a Western wear empire. Since 1928, Young's Western Wear has been serving the sandhills of Nebraska. with quality goods, name brand merchandise, and affordable prices. Our employees are known far and wide for their excellent service and their fitting abilities. My name is Mike Young, and I am the grandson of Kurt, and I welcome you to our online store. And I give you my personal guarantee, backed by 80 years of tradition, that we will back everything we sell here on discountwesternwear.com. Please shop with confidence, and I thank you again.
Well, again, everybody, that's your Talking with Tana show. I want to thank you all for joining and thank Tana for calling us in. As we do each and every week, we showcase some Max sunglasses, and I've got the new Max Phantoms on. We just got these in last week. See if I can zoom in here a little bit and see if you can get a little better look on them. But again, these are the Phantoms from Max Sunglasses. For more information on them, go to the website at maxsunglasses.com. And also remember, when you order your sunglasses, type in the keyword Tana, and you'll get $2 will be donated to the Cowboy Bistro program out there as they travel around and help all the cowboys and cowgirls on the rodeo road. So thanks again for Max Sunglasses for being a sponsor, and also want to thank Equipride